Hi, friend.
Hi, friend. Can we just have a moment for Caroline's hair here? I mean, can I pet it?
Yeah.
Oh,
of course.
It's
all mine.
Gosh, I love it. It's all yours.
It is. This is the yearly rotation of how the hair goes. Most people's might get shorter. Mine gets longer.
Oh my gosh.
So I went
beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes.
You've seen it this before.
I've seen the progression.
Yeah.
Yes. And then you're just like, it's a whole new.
When I was hired here, the hair was around this length, and then through their extensions, obviously, and then throughout the year, because I keep these for a year because they're expensive, they get shorter, right? So it'll end up going up to here. My regular hair is actually pretty long. I could show you. I have a video of my normal hair with no extensions. So yesterday I was in our assistant news director's office, and I was like, so I'm getting my new hair tomorrow. You've seen it before. It's going to be long like when you hired me. These have gone. And she's just laughing. She's like, it's fine. I was like, do we need to warn Erin, our boss? She's like, it'll be fine. So,
well, it looks
she's
great.
seen it, but our news director has, I don't know if he quite would understand what happens.
What happens in this process, and it is a whole, I mean,
it's a whole thing. So basically the wear and tear, it makes the extensions go up shorter. So that's why I was like, well, I like to get them long to start, and I wear them for a year. And then I got the blonde kind of toned down for the winter.
So when you get the extensions taken out, only once a year?
No, they get taken out every 8 to 9 weeks.
Okay.
Well, 8 to 10 weeks for me. Mine hold up pretty well because, so they're in, I have a video. I should have just put this in.
Oh, that's okay.
I have a video. Tomorrow. And basically there's there's 2 rows of little beads in my hair. And then the weave gets sewn in here and then one below it. And so every time I go back, they take everything out and they brush all my hair.
Yes.
And then they put them back in.
Got it. So now, when you shampoo and stuff, you just have to shampoo.
Yeah, I just shampoo around them. I mean, it really just becomes part of your own hair.
Yeah.
Previous salons that I've gone to, and they do it where they don't take them fully out every time. It'd be every other time. So they'll just move them up. Got it. In Houston, I think it's a Houston thing. There's some really amazing salons here, and they're big on hair care, so they feel it's best to take them out, brush it all, and then put them back in every 8 to 10 weeks.
Okay.
So it sounds more dramatic than it is, but
I'm just looking at our wonderful picture.
Okay, so see how it's pretty long there?
Yes.
So that's a good reference point. That's a good picture to point out. It's pretty long there. And that wasn't all that long ago. That was back in January.
Yeah, that wasn't too long ago.
So anyway, that's how it works. And because we're friends, I tell you guys that this is what celebrities get done. You see the Kardashians, J-Lo, famous people, they're doing stuff like this every single day. That's how J-Lo shows up on the Today Show with this, and then the next day she has this sleek one, because they have stylists that are just taking fake hair in and out. It's crazy.
Well, yeah, they have a whole crew.
No, because money is no object to them. I'm like, oh my gosh, make these last a whole year, because it's an investment, but I've done it for so long. It's it's just built into my, I know every year I'm going to buy my extensions. So
that's great.
Yeah.
And I think, do you know if it's Indian hair?
Oh, I don't even want to know what kind of hair it is.
Well, usually my people hair, Indian hair is what is the high quality.
Well, look at this hair. People ask me, literally my stylist goes, where does Rashi get her extensions done? I go,
really?
She does not have extensions. Yours is so thick.
It's all real hair. Yeah, and my son got my hair. My daughter doesn't, so she has.
Really?
Yeah.
But she might though. Eventually.
It's like Daniel. It's very thin.
So?
Yeah.
So my hair changed once I hit puberty.
Oh.
So maybe hers will kind of get more thick or whatever.
He looked like he had a toupee when he was born. And Liana barely had much hair. So anyway.
Well, you know what happened to mine? Mine was really straight, and then puberty, and my hair is so curly.
Really?
Where Lexi was born with really curly hair and it stayed curly, but mine got curly.
Dang.
Isn't that weird?
Lexi's your sister, by the way.
Yeah.
This is your first episode.
Yes, you and your sister look so similar. Is her hair like your hair?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
Thick?
Yeah. Hers is very thick and wavy, and she does blonde type.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the highlights.
Yes. yeah.
I didn't fully get rid of all the highlights, so
It looks good.
They're still in there.
It looks
But
good.
yeah, I'm glad you brought up the Caroline and Rashi picture. So seriously, I'm not even kidding you. In like 2 months from now, this is going to be like thinner and.
Yes.
But I do know like the strand that I got this time. So this hair comes in like these strands, and then she measures it to your head and cuts it, and then measures the other one and cuts it. I do know that like the thickness of this one may be a little thicker than that one.
Oh, okay.
And this particular one came longer. Normally I get 22 inches. These came in 24s, but we cut a lot off. And she was like, if it's too long, just come back and we can trim it. But I'm like, all the wear and tear, we're just gonna let it go. Yeah.
Let's just keep on.
And it was about this length when I interviewed. It was actually even darker because at the time when I interviewed here, I was on this weird kick where I was not highlighting my hair or doing anything to it.
Oh.
And so when I finally went to the salon here, I was like, hey, can you guys help me? Like my extensions don't match my hair anymore. And they're like, oh my gosh, we were gonna tell you. We're so glad you brought it up.
Oh, well, there you go.
And they fixed it. But I was like, honestly, it was probably because moving's really expensive, and you know how it is when you're like still coming up in your career and everything's so expensive, and I honestly probably just didn't want to pay for it. Is the real reason.
Oh my gosh. I'll just tell y'all really quickly what I did when I started my job actually, this was in college when I was like trying to do the whole broadcasting thing because I was actually in biology and chemistry to being a doctor, like most Indian people, but decided to do this.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine you being anything medical just because your personality is so big and you're amazing. Like,
well, I appreciate that. Well, so actually, I don't think I've said this to anybody before. So I used to bleach my upper lip with this thing. I forget, my mom would tell me what it is. It's like this paste you put on, whatever. So I didn't have enough money for highlights. So I put it in my hair.
No, you didn't.
And then I took the straightener.
No, you didn't.
And that's how I got some like.
Did it work?
Streaks. Yes, it worked.
You
and I did that.
Got to be kidding me.
My first market.
But first of all, can we just take a minute to talk about why you were bleaching your upper lip? Which I'm really proud of because honestly, some people just are unaware of the fact that they may need to take care of that area on their face.
Well,
so I'm proud of you for recognizing that.
Well, I think my process was I was bleaching it so it would be like long enough to where I could get it waxed.
Oh, okay.
And then.
And at that time, was lasering even a thing?
No.
Wow.
It wasn't, no. But my first job I saved up because Indian, like usually like Indian, Persian, Middle East, you know, or Italian, whatever, you have thicker hair, right? And mine's not blonde or.
Mine was black on my arms and I got really made fun of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got made fun of, yeah. And it would, we've talked about this whole thing. We could have a whole hair segment, hair on your body. So yes, I got laser done.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. But I think that's, I love that you're open about it because I see people who I really want to tell. Like, you can take care of that easily. And
well, when I met Daniel, God, I hope you're not watching. If you are, I love you. And this is really just a preventative thing for other people, babe. But he had like hair here.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I was like, hey,
yeah,
you could get a wax. It's not, you know, and now he goes by himself.
Did you pluck it?
No. But he got it waxed because I think waxing is less traumatic.
Well, now when you go to the barber, it's a whole shebang. Like you get the beard trim, you get the eyebrows.
Well, he's like, I got to go get my eyebrows done.
It's a whole
thing now.
Yeah.
But you know, it was just a.
That's so funny. But actually, my mom made a comment the other day and was like, "Man, you really took Connor and just totally gave him a makeover."
Oh, for the better, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, she's like,
great.
dang, like his style was so on point.
Yes.
But he was not dressing like that whenever I first met him. I actually, like one of the first trips we ever took together, we were in the airport. Love you so much, Connor. But I just like ripped into him. I was like, what in the world are these shorts and these dirty shoes and this printed top? I was like, if you ever wear these crazy looking things again. And from like that point on, it really hit. And now he's like, he's good.
Well, to their defense, they like haven't either cared to look better or care about style, and guys usually don't, like, you know, especially like younger guys, like you're just kind of like, you know.
I had to teach him about, we have our gym tennis shoes, our outdoor tennis shoes, and our dress tennis shoes. That equals 3 pairs of tennis shoes. So like the ones at the gym get scuffed up from, you know, like the black floors and stuff and the weights. And then the ones you like wear outside on a walk get disgusting. Mine get all dirty. But then your white tennis shoes that you wear out need to be squeaky clean with no crease in it.
I think I've just recently learned that because I still wear my gym shoes.
Honestly, it's more of a guy thing than a girl thing.
Yeah.
Because guys need to have those fresh, clean shoes.
Right.
And so now he gets it, and like the style that you wear out like isn't the and it's a whole different thing. Like he gets it, but it's like it takes someone to explain it.
Right.
So,
but you're in the know and in the fashion world, like, you know. So that's why,
I try,
which is great, which is why it's important to you. So, you know,
so are you. Like, you fix your kids up so cute. I have seen, I mean, I'll be the first to say it. I'm a little judgy. I have seen horrendous pictures of children going to school. And I just think, like, why didn't so-and-so, like, help with, like, I'm sad for the kid because it's not their fault.
Right. Yeah.
But your kids always like.
Thank you.
The first thing I noticed, like, and Leanna always looks amazing. She has a bow and it's so cute. Yeah. But you know, Ryan, you could have really easily said, like, I'm just gonna let him wear whatever because he's a boy and whatever. You had him looking all fresh in his little khaki short things and the cute little polo and the clean shoes and the hair, and it's like I noticed that stuff.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So
I really take pride in,
you always say no, you have it.
Well, thank you.
You do.
Thank you very much.
You really do.
I appreciate it.
Well,
let's talk about what we're supposed to talk about.
Now, I could just sit here and talk about this stuff all day. But anyway, you guys know the saying, you snooze, you lose. Well, that applies to your health and good sleep patterns. Doctors,
what's this guy doing?
That's like, does anybody have an alarm like that anymore?
I know, right?
My alarm is there we go.
Yeah, there we go, your phone.
There's the old iPhone.
And that's
with
an
the
old
button.
iPhone.
Oh gosh. Anyway, the Cleveland Clinic is giving some helpful hints now that summer is turning to fall. It is getting dark so much earlier here.
It is.
Which when I step outside to warm up after I freeze in here, it's almost dark.
It is.
What is happening? Anyway, so they say don't hit the snooze. It'll mess with your sleep cycle. Do not set extra alarms either. You think that they're a peace of mind, like a backup. No, don't do it. That is wreaking havoc on your sleep as well. Instead, they recommend setting one alarm in a place where you have to get up to turn it off. So I have this cool iPhone charger now that like makes my iPhone look like a digital clock. And it has like an Apple Watch charger on it too. And so anyway, it's right next to my bed. I just can't imagine having to get up out of bed and going to get it off. I always give myself, which they're saying you shouldn't do, that 10-minute buffer. So if I have a workout class, I have a 10-minute alarm buffer, but I just hit sleep. I don't set extras.
No, I don't set extras either.
No.
I just tell myself you're going to be just fine. You have 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
That's what I do. But sometimes I really do like fall back to sleep.
Yeah, me too.
I thought of you today. I did a 7:35 a.m. workout class, and I was like,
you.
Girl, Rashi's already been up for an hour and a half. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, hey, whatever keeps you motivated. My issue now is I can't go back to sleep.
Well, yeah, I was like so wide awake anyway, and I don't know why I woke up.
Yeah.
And so I can see how you wouldn't be able to go back to sleep.
Right, because you've already
And I hate that when I nap, I often get that like where I feel like I can't move my arms and legs, and I'm like, I hate that. So I almost would rather just not nap.
Right, because I mean, like,
I do, but sometimes I just hate when that happens. I don't know why that happens.
No, it happens to me
too. Does
it?
I
mean, yesterday, remember I was just like, whoa, and it was like, you feel dizzy, that's normal.
I have this like reoccurring dream, and I don't know why, because I love cats. This is weird. I don't think I've ever said this.
Talk about?
Well, I love cats.
Okay.
And I have this reoccurring dream, but it only happens when I can't move, that a cat is biting my head.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to talk about like what is in the news.
No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I saw that though. I know what you're about to say, so we'll be right back. So packing your Stanley water bottle has become an entire trend on social media. So this is crazy, and it's funny because I have an accessory on mine. People are strapping mini backpacks on the side of their cups with everything you could possibly need. Rings, pills, chapstick, okay? They're so cute, like kind of want one just to be annoying. Key holders, and those key holders like are on the cup. I have one on mine, as well as mini Stanley keychains. So your Stanley, you can have a Stanley. So some other accessories include straw covers. I have straw covers. I haven't used them in a while because I forgot about them. Protective bumpers for the bottom. I wish I would have had one when I literally dropped this thing under the car the other day. Snack trays and even ice molds. They're like these big round ice molds. I would like to get one of those. They're specifically made for the Stanley Cup. So there's no word on how much this will actually make your Stanley Cup weigh. They're already pretty heavy. Like mine, I've drank most of this in here and I have some ice and it's so heavy still. So all that stuff would just weigh it down. But this is a keychain. So if I go to the gym and I have my house keys and I don't need to bring anything else, so I'm just going to a class, I'll hang my key there and it's pretty convenient. I would love to have a little something to put my chapstick in there.
You know, I feel like the people at Stanley just had like a brainstorm meeting, like what else can we tack on this thing that people are gonna buy?
Oh yeah,
it's like there we go. Like
I have the top decoration that says Caroline and another one.
One of our awesome editors. She's great,
Tammy.
Yes,
that was such a great.
Yes,
gift.
She got us little.
She got the key holder too.
Yeah,
I love that. And that's super convenient. I use that a lot. But yeah, I would like to get. For the gym, for purposes of going, because I bring my water to the gym, I would like to get something that would hold the chapstick and headphones.
I'm surprised you don't want like a mirror.
Rashi, why don't we make that? That would be genius, because then you would eat and then you could just be like,
yeah.
Now everyone knows our idea.
Well, we can patent it right now.
We should. How much does that cost?
I don't know.
Okay, we should figure it out.
All right, we'll be right back.
Okay, so it is almost time, do you believe it, to book your flights if you want to save for this holiday season. Because, and that is true, because we even just got the email like about, you know, what holidays are taking off and everything. So the time is coming. And Google Flights says that prices regularly change, but if you're flying domestic, it is best to purchase your ticket in early October, okay? Mark your calendar now, early October. Google Flights also says that tickets are the cheapest 45 days before Thanksgiving. For Christmas, snag your reservation in late October. International flights are good for 50 days ahead of travel. Wow, I always book my international flights so far in advance. As for days of the week, it's best to fly on a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Holiday travel is so stressful. I was in the Southwest meltdown. When I first started here, and oh my gosh, I ended up having, and I got reimbursed for it, but thank goodness I had like all my family there. They're like, what do you need? Do you need a credit card? Like, what do you need? And they helped me book the flight, but then I got reimbursed for it, so I was able to pay my parents back. But it was like right when I moved, and I don't even think I had a paycheck yet from here.
Wow. It's hard traveling.
I know. So I had to book a really expensive flight on another airline. It's very stressful.
Yeah.
You going anywhere for the holidays? Or you staying in H-Town?
I'm staying in H-Town. So yeah, for the holidays I'm going to be here in Houston.
Nice.
Yeah.
Aw, that's good. I know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
We'll figure it out. We still have some time.
Yes.
But we do appreciate you spending your time with us here on Caroline and Rashi. You know what? For like Christmas time, we should have like a Christmas tree.
1,000%.
Our own Christmas tree.
I love that with Fox 26 Caroline and Rashi decorations.
Yeah.
She goes, no.
Yeah.
Remember like when I came to your house for Thanksgiving?
Yes.
That was fun. I met all of her grandparents. They were so cute.
Thank you. Yeah, it was so great. Cute. But we can decorate it in like blue and pink. That would be cute.
Yeah,
with like feather type.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making it look like a baby shower, like blue or pink.
Yeah, hopefully one day I get married and have kids.
Yes.
And I am always like, I don't want a kid-themed baby shower. But my mom's like, well, what do you want it to be themed? Like, what do you, I'm like, I don't want it to look like a kid.
Oh, I see what you mean. I thought, okay. Well, obviously you would get like kid presents too.
Yeah, but I just want it to be like white. I don't want there to be like dancing bears or something.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yes,
I don't know.
Got it. Yeah.
I just think it's like it's all adults here. I get it. We're like celebrating the future birth of a baby, but like we're not babies. I don't know.
I'm gonna make sure one of the games is us drinking out of a bottle.
Oh no.
I hate all those games.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I want like just pretty flowers.
Yes.
And
fabulous.
No,
mocktails.
like everybody does these safari themed baby showers.
Yeah. Hey, if you do a safari-themed baby shower, that's awesome. And that is you. That is not Caroline, but that is you. And that is okay.
I literally can't.
Anyway, well, thank you so much for watching us.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.
I bet my baby shower in the way future will be themed something kids. So.
Something awesome.
Yeah.
All right, bye, friends.
Bye.